DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, happy new year. I hope you're all well. This is my second tag today. I just finished Jasmine's tag and I'm going to start Dave Nicholson's tag. Dave here's wishing you all the best. I know you're going through some challenges right now. I won't go into the details here, but I know that it's not an easy time for you right now, so take care. Okay, he's got a 8-question tag this time. Usually it's 7, it's 8 for some reason. I don't know if that's going to be the way of things in the future. Went from 10, now we're back at 7 and up to 8. Okay, but let's answer those questions. They look pretty complicated. Oh boy. Question 1. What is your favorite thing to eat, and when was the last time you had it? That's not too bad actually. I like curries. I like chicken curries. We discovered, Indian food when we lived in England, of all places. But anybody who's lived there knows that that's not surprising as such. But yeah, and I like making curries. And the last time that I had a curry now, the way that I like it, because I don't make them quite as spicy when the family is there because of the grandkids and so on. But yeah, a good chicken curry, butter chicken or something like that. The last time I had one, a bit more than a month probably. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Curries, Thai food, stuff like that. I like that a lot, actually. I like a lot of food. Okay, question 2. At what exact point did you realize that you only have one life to live? It's a weird question in a way. I think I've always known that I only had one life to live. When you live, I don't know, maybe it's because I lived in the countryside and there were a lot of farms and so on, and there was this come and going of animal life, or the grandparents would pass on or things like that. We would go to funerals and stuff like that, and I think I realized it quite early that there was only one life to live. So it just kind of begs for me to continue a little bit on that, is that I consider that I do have only one life to live, but it's eternal. So I was going to say we all in my Christian beliefs, we're going to have one life to live. We could look at it differently. Some would ask you, does that mean you don't believe in reincarnation? Yes, that's what it means in a way. But yeah, very young. We'll keep it at that for the moment. Yes. Question 3. Do you let stress and anxiety affect your everyday life? I would say not extremely. And I put it that way because everybody, reacts differently to stress or anxiety. But I'm not I'm not completely impervious to it. I think that because of my type of work, I've learned to live a lot with stress and anxiety. And I'm nevertheless overall more of a glass full person than half empty. My glass is usually half full, put it that way. But for example, my mom suffers a lot from anxiety and so on, and members of the family. So you have to sometimes cope with them as well. So yeah, but like I say, overall, I think I do. Once again, I'll put a faith component in there. But something? You have to. It's not just, it's easy to say, my faith and so on. there's also many people have physical and emotional and basically mental problems that'll create, stress and anxiety, and that is part very often of physiology. So, yeah, not always easy, and each person will answer it slightly differently. Question 4: do you love the life that you have now? Yeah, pretty much so. Yeah, I mean, you evolve, don't you? And in that respect, I really liked when I was before retirement. I really liked the travel and research component of my life. I love going, as you all know, to Ireland, stuff like that. That's part of the past for now. I mean, in that respect, that component will not return. So I'm very much adapting to the one that I live now, and the simpler way of life. But yeah, I do, and I mean, I love my life now, especially that I can have more time to maybe concentrate on things I like and be a grandpa, something like that. Okay, that is question 4. Question 5: have you ever said emotionally abusive things to your partner? Oh, I've been mad, and I've said things when I was mad that I regretted, and I would say, I'm sorry. So I guess in that respect, I mean, I've not been a perfect person. I am not an abusive partner, but I could say I'm like anybody. I mean, sometimes I say things I regret after, but I guess one would have to define how much becomes then abusive. But if you want to put it that way, in moments of anger, I have said things in my life that I've regretted. So yeah, partially yes. Question 6: if you could change anything about the world today, what would it be? I can't change anything about the world. Well, I would certainly be happy if the world accepted faith in the same way that I do. And a lot of you will say, oh my, no way. But if you ask the question, I can answer it. So yeah, I mean, faith in Jesus, that would be something. But that's not going to happen. That's not expected to happen. At least not in today's world as it is. Okay. Question 7: what event in the recent past was the most memorable? Well, if we don't talk about my past, but in the recent past, the horrific attack by Hamas on Israel. We'll stop there. Question 8: what do you think is your biggest contribution to the world so far? As if I was somebody that was important. My biggest contribution to the world. Oh goodness, that's a joke on its own. Just being me. I don't think I can answer that question really. Oh goodness, just being me. Otherwise, I mean, what other type of contribution could I bring to the world? Yeah. Anyway, that's enough. We're coming up to 10 minutes. So that'll be it. DC signing off. Take care, everybody. Hope you're all well. And again, Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you, Dave, for all these tags. Take care, my friend. and Happy New Year to you. Bye-bye.